Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We're so glad you're here. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverdi. You know, November is National Family Caregivers Month, so today we have great advice for those who are caring for elderly loved ones.
We're also in the kitchen, serving up some heart-healthy soup.
And our Broadway Balances America series continues, and it's all the news that's fit to print.
That's right. We head to New York City for Newsies. The Balancing Act starts right now. Caring for a loved one at home can be challenging. Over 66 million people in the U.S. are caring for a loved one. Maybe it's an aging parent, a child with special needs, a wounded soldier, or a young couple with a recent diagnosis. Fortunately, there is help. And joining me now is John Shaw from Caregiver Action Network and Robin Santos from the Clorox Company. I want to thank you so much for both being here in the studio today.
Glad to be here.
I was really surprised by that 66 million number.
Yes, that's right. There are tens of millions of family caregivers across the country. 2 out of every 5 adult Americans now. Most care happens in the home. That's a good thing because people are happier and healthier in their own home. They want to age in place. And as long as they're safe and healthy at home, that actually reduces healthcare costs too. But if you're the caregiver, helping them take care of themselves, that can be a huge challenge. And it can really take its toll.
Who usually takes on that role of caregiver?
What we've found is the face of caregiving is changing daily. Ultimately, we've always thought it was the woman in the home that would take on caregiving responsibilities. However, when Clorox entered the space, we wanted to actually talk to current caregivers. So we polled about 1,000 caregivers within a survey. We did find it is still 65% female. There's so many physical aspects to caregiving in terms of moving from bed to bath, down the hallway, etc. So men are definitely taking on a role, as are adult children in the houses, people that are returned from college that are helping taking care of a grandparent or another disabled sibling.
John, what kinds of things are these folks facing as caregivers?
Well, I think one of the things we hear most about is isolation, this feeling that you're doing it all by yourself. You're out there alone. There's also a big financial burden. There are a lot of out-of-pocket caregiving costs. And some families even have to make alterations in their home for their loved ones for safety, security, cleanliness reasons. So if you're visiting your elderly loved ones at Thanksgiving or over the holidays, check those throw rugs. Maybe they should be removed to prevent falls. See if the bills are piling up and not getting paid. We have a lot of resources to help family caregivers. Those of us at the Caregiver Action Network can. So people should check out our website, caregiveraction.org.
Wonderful. And Robin, tell me about Clorox and CAN and what you guys do together, your partnership.
Well, when we were launching the Clorox Care Concept line, which is a line of products to help with home health care, at that point we realized there's not a lot of resources out there. So we decided to launch the whencarecomeshome.com website. At that point we realized we wanted a partner like CAN, who's an advocate in the space for caregiving and has so many of those resources that John was just mentioning in terms of the emotional aspects of caregiving as well as the functional ones of what to do day to day and A through Z caregiving.
Caregivers really need to take time for themselves, don't they, John?
Oh, it's absolutely important to take time for yourself. And remember as a caregiver to take care of yourself first. And watch out for signs of depression. Caregivers are actually twice as likely to suffer depression as non-caregivers. And if you're a wife caring for your husband, you're 5 times more likely to suffer depression.
Wow.
So you really have to watch out for it, get screened, talk to your doctor. Realize if you're feeling depressed, well, that's pretty common for those of us who are caregivers. But get some treatment and make sure that you're strong enough to care for your loved one.
Important. And Robin, there is something rewarding, certainly, about being a caregiver as well.
There really is. Among all of the caregivers that we met, one of the interesting things is they may not even self-identify as a caregiver. To them, they're taking care of a loved one. They're taking care of their parent, their child. And I think at that point they realized this is so amazing and it's such an inspiration to me because I'm actually walking this walk with somebody that I love and somebody who gave to me throughout my life, and now I get to give back. So that outweighs a lot of the challenges I think they're feeling day to day, is the positive aspects.
No, I'm sure it does. Just thanks for stopping by. Great information, really important information that you shared with us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right, and you want to learn more? I want you to log on to thebalancingact.com. We are also on Facebook and Twitter.
Let's face it, in today's world, eating right is not easy. We've got our busy schedules, we're running around here and there. Our intentions are good, we want to eat better. But reality is there's no time. Ann Chong-Hill is the president of Global Gourmet Foods, a company that's helping people live healthier lives. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so
Olga.
much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I was reading about your company and I read something that I absolutely love, and it's your company motto. It says, quality food from people who care.
Yes, Olga, when we first started our company, our motto has always been quality food from people who care, because we want to make good products for people in today's society. Really, well-balanced diet is very important.
And being healthy is important too. And I know you had a health issue at one point.
Yes, I was diagnosed with hypertension, so my salt intake has to be very restricted. It's very frustrating because right in the marketplace, most of the prepared foods are high in sugar and high in salt, which is unhealthy.
I absolutely love how you created a soup that not only is healthy, but it also has a great zing to it. So let's talk about Smart Soup.
First of all of Smart Soup is started with a good vegetable stock.
Okay.
We started with vegetable stock and it's all natural. For example, this Thai coconut soup that I made, it has all the flavor of the coconut,
okay,
and yet do not have the cholesterol because I use coconut water to make it.
Oh, okay. Let me try it.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's great. I know it's vegan. I can see
Yes,
that.
it's
right?
total vegan. It's gluten-free. It's no cholesterol. It's high in fiber, high in protein.
And it has an amazing taste.
All our soup have all exotic flavors, as well as your natural flavor. You can make it into a very gourmet, exotic dinner if you like, by just adding a few of your favorite protein, like chicken or prawns or fish. You could just add it up and pour
Shazam.
pour in one of your favorite flavors and simmer it, and you have a dinner that is so wonderful.
And you're filled up. Okay, I've got my eye on this one. This is one of my favorites, Santa Fe corn chowder. I make this in the crock pot. So mine takes 6 hours. Yours takes what?
3 minutes, max 3 minutes.
Talk to me about this fabulous chowder.
Well, this corn chowder is full of flavors. It's cooked with cumin, cilantro, lime. You have your black beans, you have your corn, and it's really quite southwestern.
It's better than mine, and mine takes 6 hours.
Yes.
So how do I make it? I stick it in the microwave, stovetop. How is it?
It's so simple. In 3 minutes, you can have it. You can take it frozen. You can put it into your microwave in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, or you can put it on the pot to steamer on the stop top, or you can put the whole bag, which is a boilable bag, and you can just heat it up in the boiling water. Bingo! You have your lunch.
And you know, something I do want the viewers to know, which I think is very important, you have an amazing seal right here
Yes.
to offer. What is that?
Well, you know, it took me nearly a year to development time to create recipes that will give you the taste as well as being recognized and pass and meet all the criteria of the American Heart Check Association.
I love my crock pot, but I also love you and Smart Soup. So I am definitely, when I don't have time,
Yes.
which is always, I'm definitely going to get it and give it to my girls, because I bet you $20 they're going to say, Mommy, this is better than yours.
And you know what? Because you like cooking, I'm going to give you a logo.
Oh!
It's something that
My Smart Soup apron. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Oh, my kids are going to say, Mom, get out of the kitchen and bring in Smart Soup. Thank you so much,
You're
Ann.
welcome.
God bless you.
Thank you.
And for our viewers who'd like to learn more about these tasty soups, follow the link to Smart Soup on our website, and that's thebalancingact.com. The website for them is thesmartsoup.com as well. And of course, we're on Facebook. All right, let me try this out. See how it looks on me? I think it looks
Oh,
fabulous.
you look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Broadway Balances America, brought to you by Broadway Across America, bringing the best of Broadway to a city near you.
Time now for another installment of Broadway Balances America, our series that takes you to the most beloved Broadway musicals as they travel across the country and into your local theaters.
Okay, today Balancing Act correspondent Amber Milt chats with the choreographer and cast members of Disney's Newsies, the Tony Award-winning production inspired by the real-life newsboy strike of 1899.
I love it. We're going to learn more about their Get Up and Go initiative, and there's a paper dance as well. They used that right there, right, Amber?
That's right, ladies. This smash hit has been seen by over 500,000 people. It's gone from the big screen to Broadway and coming soon to a stage near you. But first, I get to find out exactly what it takes to be a newsie. Set in New York City at the turn of the century, Disney's smash hit musical tells the story of Jack Kelly, a charismatic newsboy and leader of a ragtag band of teenage newsies who dream of a better life far from the hardship of the streets.
Newsies is about the real-life newsboys strike of 1899, back when the newsboys decided to rebel and form a union.
What follows is a rousing, ultimate underdog story of Jack Kelly and his band of brothers who fight for their rights. He also finds love along the way with Newsies' only leading lady, Catherine, played by Leanna Hunt.
She is 18 years old. She's so young. All the odds are against her. At the turn of the century, women, if they had careers, were lucky to be, in agriculture, domestic work, clerical work. She has a dream. She wants to be a serious journalist. And she sort of has this attitude of like, I don't care what the complications are. I'm gonna fight for what I want and go for it. And she does it. What better message to young girls than be who you are, fight for what you want, and that if you do, you can accomplish your dreams.
The show is non-stop entertainment, thanks in part to Christopher Gattelli's Tony Award-winning, show-stopping choreography.
We have about 20 guys that are at like the peak of their physical ability and dance training, and as actors and singers as well. And we collected this group of guys, and they are quadruple threats. They're doing ballet and tap and jazz and flipping and tumbling all over the place and playing spoons.
So how does the cast balance their lives with the physical demands of the show?
Being such a highly active show, it's really important for us as performers to nourish our bodies. So all of us, we eat a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, fruits and vegetables, to keep us going 8 shows a week.
One of the most important things in this industry is finding a balance. It's hard. You can be consumed by our schedule and what's demanded of us, so it's really important to find things outside of our show that balance us out. For me, I said yoga, and I love to cook, and I'm passionate about eating and cooking and healthy food.
Speaking of staying active, Disney's initiative, Get Up and Go, is a wonderful way for kids to participate.
We've created a wellness and fitness program designed for kids and students that we've been bringing around to schools across the country, inspired by our choreography in Newsies. So it shows them that they can also be physically active and promote healthy lifestyle choices through dance.
Now, no matter where you live, you too can have the Get Up and Go experience at BroadwayBalancesAmerica.com. There's even a special opening message from our First Lady, Michelle Obama.
With this new Get Up and Go video, you can start getting active yourself by learning some of Disney on Broadway's most exciting choreography. So what are you waiting for? Let's get up and go.
And now it's my turn to try as Christopher and the guys take me through the choreography.
And right foot, left foot, switch, switch, switch. Perfect. We'll keep going. Yes?
Oh God, there's more.
Grab the papers, 3, 4, crumble them up, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have this. You have this. Got it.
And now, for real, with the newspapers.
And open, cross right, open, cross left, unwind, cross left, slide right, slide, slide, then 1, 2, 3, lift, down, switch, switch. Then we come up, together, up, open, cross left.
You know what? That was a lot of fun. Thank you. Those papers are amazing. But let's see how the professionals really do it. So let's end this on a high note. After a quick vocal lesson with assistant conductor Matt Eisenstein, the cast and I bring it home.
Ready.
Look at me, I'm the king of New York. Wait and see, this is gonna make both of the Lanceys pee in their pansies. My spots are shooting bright as the sun. I'm one highfalutin son of a gun. I guarantee, though I crapped out, I ain't tapped out. I'm the king of New York. Friends may flee, let 'em ditch us. Snap one picture, you're the king of New York. History, front page story, gods and glory. I'm the king of New York.
Guys, thank you so much. This has just been so much fun to be a newsie for a day. I'm not gonna quit my day job, but I do appreciate this. So I'm not sure I'm ready to hit the boards just yet, but I delivered as best I could. And if you're ready to experience Disney's Newsies for yourself, the North American tour has just kicked off. Head to our website, look for the link that says Broadway Balances America, where we have all the show information, tour dates, and more. Anybody want a paper? Anyone? Anyone?
Okay, Olga, I know that you learned that dirty dancing leap, right? You think we could nail the paper dance?
I think we could, but since I did the leap, why don't you do the paper dance?
I'll just ruffle the paper. Be sure to check out our website, thebalancingact.com. Lots more there for you.
Don't forget about Facebook and Twitter. Look us up there. We'll see you again soon. And remember to always find your balance.
So long, everybody.